Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Wednesday, 17th day of June, 25th day of Sivan. Well, I have another halacha for you about davening outdoors and combining into a minyan. I hope you're not tiring of these halachas. We could be doing this for a while, so we need to know these laws really well. Here's today's question. Let's say you have 10 men having their minyan in a certain place, like up on a deck. Okay, they're outdoors, they're doing the coronavirus thing, they're wearing their masks, they're having a minyan, everything's going well. Um, and they are 10 men, all in one place, so they don't have any problem with that. However, there are a few men who want to hook on to the minyan who are not on the deck. And because of the circumstances, like some bushes or whatever in the way, they're not even seen together. The people on the deck are not seeing these other men. People on the deck are fine. They have their 10-man minyan. But there's people out on the grass behind some bushes or trees who are trying to hook onto the minyan, but they're not really seeing each other. Can those men on the grass be hooked onto the minyan in any way, shape, or form, or are they full-fledged members of the minyan? So we're going to go to the Shulchan Aruch and look into this. Here we go. So first of all, the Shulchan Aruch, this is in Siman Nun Hey in Sif Chaf, says this. Yiu asar b'makom echad. If you have 10 in one place, the Omrin Kaddish u'Kedusha, and the men in the 10 in that place are saying Kaddish, Kedusha, and things like that. Afilu mi she'eno imahem, even someone who is not with them, he's separated, he's behind trees, he's far away, he's just hearing them, yachal la'anos, he can answer. So we've got the first part of our question answered already, and that is that when you have 10 men on a deck and it's surrounded by bushes and the hook-on men who aren't really visible with them want to answer amen to their kaddish, to their kedusha, they're fine. Shulchan Aruch says that clearly. Afilu mi she'eno imahem yachal lanos. Even people who are not with them together on that deck or wherever they are. And this applies to many situations where people are in different backyards, people are around the corner of a building and hearing. You can answer amen. That part is clear. But now we want to hit the second part of the question, which is, are they full-fledged partners in the minyan? Did those men standing on the grass far away, who could only hear things, did they fulfill their mitzvah of davening betzibur, of davening with 10 men? Maybe they could answer amen, but they weren't with the 10 men. For that, we're going to look at the Mishnah Brura on that same location in Siman Nun Hey, and here's what he says. He quotes a Chaye Adam who says, Kishayesh bayis, when you have a house, ulefnim heimen cheder, and inside of it there's a room, it's not fully open to that guy who's in the other location. Hamispalel sham, the man who davens there, ki'ilu mispalel b'yachidi. It's like he davened alone. He's not fulfilling tefillah b'tzibur. He's not like he joined on to the minyan. V'rak kaddish u'kedusha yachal lanos. He can answer to the kaddish and the kedusha like we just saw in the Shulchan Aruch. But the Chaye Adam says here that he's like mispalel b'yachidi, and he's not like someone who davened with a minyan. He's not a full-fledged member of the minyan, and that's a problem. I'll confuse you possibly here by showing you that the Aruch HaShulchan in the same location disagrees. And he says this, Aval kashiyesh minyan b'makom echad, when you have the minyan in one place, yecholim homdim b'makomos acherim, those who are standing in the other places are able, la'anos amen, v'kadish, v'kedusha, u'barchu. They can answer to everything. Ve'im mispalalim imahem, and if they daven with those other 10 men that are in one place, nechshavim kemispalalim b'tzibur. They're considered as if they davened with a minyan. So what you have here in Nun Hey, in the Mishnah Brura, in the name of the Chaye Adam, he says, you're like you davened alone when you can't see the minyan and they can't see you. And we have here the Aruch HaShulchan who says that you're considered that you're hooked on to the minyan. So, in conclusion, if you are in a location where you can hear a minyan and they're all in one location and you're in a separate location, you can certainly answer amen and kaddish and kedusha and baruch and all the good stuff. But are you considered part of a minyan? It's a machlokas. between this Mishnah Berurah quoting the Chayei Adam and the Aruch HaShulchan. So if you want to play it safe, try to get on the deck, try to get into the same location as the main minyan, and then you will be more assured that you're considered davening with the tzibur, davening with the congregation. Always try as best as possible to join up with them so that you can be considered part of the minyan. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.